An in-town shopping center looks ordinary enough, but upon closer inspection, there's a little something else going on. This is the back door of Gosford Wine Shop in Athens, Georgia, also known every Thursday as the headquarters for Athens Locally Grown, an innovative online farmers market. Athens Locally Grown is the brainchild of Eric Wagner, a local farmer who devised a method to connect a small group of growers located around Athens, Georgia. Each grower farms his or her land using strict standards to ensure that everything produced is chemical-free.
That's another one of the nice things about the system is even if you just have a backyard garden, where you grow more than you can eat yourself, you can sell to the community, help feed your community without putting in the commitments and everything you need to sell at a regular farmer's market, the tables and the tents and sitting at a table for 4 hours on a Saturday when all you have is 3 pounds of tomatoes. It's kind of silly. But this lets people pool all of their produce together and feed off of it.
See you, Mark.
See ya. With a CSA, people buy into the farm at the beginning of the season, and then they get a share of the harvest throughout the year, a box. They don't know what they're getting in advance, typically. Everybody gets the same box, and so you're just getting a share of the harvest throughout the year. Whereas with this system, it's more like a farmer's market in that they're ordering exactly what they want from the farms that they want, and there's no mystery, no surprises.
It changes a lot, like the definition of what a provider is, because we have school teachers that grow tomatoes in their front yard, but they use organic concepts to do that, and they can supplement their income. Then we have people that have 200-acre farms. We got everything in between. And we also do locally grown farmer for a day farm tours once a month, where you go out to a farm, you look at it, you do 2 hours of work, you sit down and have lunch, and then you tour the farm, and people get to see the incredible difference in the scale of what people produce and how they produce it. And everyone has their own philosophy about it too, so it's interesting to get to compare those. How you doing? Good. All right. Thanks.
Athens Locally Grown allows people to go online, select the items they want, and come to this wine shop every week or however often they want to pick up their orders.
It looks like a market back there. And then we come in here and people have to line up and come through. Well, when we got here today, the line was out the door. It's the first time that's happened. And it takes up a lot of space. It's good they sell a lot of wine because we're here, but you got to wonder sometimes if that can be intimidating too, if it's blocks getting into the store. So I think a bigger site will be eventually something we like, but it's been a great partnership. They've been great for us. I think we've been good for them. And good wine, good food. I mean, it's all about living healthy and having a sense of how into agriculture and farming tend to kind of find each other anyway. But it's been a resource center where people really can share seeds and share information and knowledge, find out about crops they haven't grown, get into growing those. Suddenly, someone has something that's really cool. People like it. Not enough people are growing it. Other growers see that and they can adapt what they're growing and change to and get into that market. And it's worked really well. I think the problem we're going to have is can we provide enough food for the number of people that are interested? But that's a good problem because small community agriculture like this, that's when I got involved with this, what I was thinking about was we don't produce our own food anymore. And development is such with subdivisions and the way they're doing all the infill, there's no land for food production. So it's really important to make people understand that this is economically viable to a community, important enough to save land for that, and that there's enough interest in it to do it. And I think that has been happening with this market. It's been happening. People on this website, they buy directly from the growers, so they can buy it from the person in South Carolina, and then it's allowed to be delivered into Georgia. So that has been good because the milk is incredibly popular and it's brought a lot of customers in.
How about the milk? I saw those jugs today.
Yeah, we are selling a lot of milk. I mean, it really has taken off in a huge way. We have a lot of beef and people have been taking deposits for heritage turkeys for Thanksgiving, but it's expanding. We're getting into other meat as well. We're getting pork. It's really hard to have chicken because the chicken industry is huge in Georgia, but we've got somebody who's finally doing small-scale poultry, so we'll be able to get some chickens too. So the meat and the dairy really bring in a lot of people who wouldn't have thought of it otherwise, and then they get sucked into the whole thing and really get excited about the vegetables and other things too.
With software Eric developed specifically for the purpose and shares with other groups around the country, Athens Locally Grown is a farmer's market that fits our society. You can even prepay on the site using a credit card or PayPal.
So how many farmers does it take to supply this much food?
There are about 55.
55.
We're getting to the point now where on any given week about 20% of the people that our customers actually order and come in here, and people from all walks of life and all over Athens, and I've gotten to know so many people that I didn't already know. I know a lot of people by name and face, and it really, people want a farmer's market here. I mean, it is a real community center in a way anyway. It's especially if you work at it, at least you get to meet everyone all at once. So thank you. We got $27 this week. We have extra eggs if you need any. $3.85. Okay. $27.
Definitely green.